Well guys, welcome back to another morning on my channel. It has been a while, yes, again, I said the same thing last time that I'm going to start videoing again, but this time I'm serious because in the past couple days here, I've just been missing out on opportunities to get video of this, that, and the other thing, and we'll catch up on that, don't you worry, but I just wanted to start out the morning just giving you guys a heads up of what's going on, and let's kind of get started with the day. And as you may notice, there's a little bit of a difference to the car. We will go over that, but not until my car review, which I promise would be very, very soon. And again, I say it's going to be very, very soon, hopefully sometime this week. Or this weekend when I'm actually available, but we'll see, especially since it's winter, which actually I'm gonna have to sit down and talk with you guys later because I have some stories to tell you, but we'll get there. Hey guys, well, I was just kind of driving around and I think I found my car's brother. Not quite twin, but very close. Nissan Sentra GXE, sorry for the bright lights, I have some LEDs on the front. Nissan Sentra XE. I was just driving around and I saw them and I saw it and I was like, gotta put them right next to each other. They're basically the exact same. Look at this. Look how similar they are. I mean, granted, this one might be a tint of some type in the middle. Mine is all tinted, which I'll explain more when I get to the review. But I just thought that was pretty cool. I'm just driving around and I found my brother, or my car's brother. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have this, but anyways, I thought that was a pretty cool fact. Get back to the rest of the video. Well, I know today has been kind of all over the place, but aren't those sometimes the best videos or the best days where you literally have no idea what's gonna go on and then something fun happens? Well, that's what's about to happen. Something fun is about to happen. So as some of you guys know, I have a Nissan Sentra GXE, as you just saw in the last clip. Well, that is a front-wheel drive car. Now, a lot of you may say that you can't drift a front-wheel drive car. Well, in Alaska, that is a different story, because there is a lot of snow and a lot of ice. And with a big open parking lot like I have here, I'm going to show you that you can. And you have to take advantage of it in Alaska. Now, I'm going to show you what it's like to do it, and I'll explain later, possibly in another video, when I go over my car, again, like I said later. But here's a couple clips of me doing some fun things in the snow. Well, that was a little bit of what you can do. I mean, there's obviously, more with, if you like look up more videos or you look up like professional drifters, things like that. This is just me kind of messing around, doing some things. I enjoy it. It's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And let's just continue the video because I have some stories for you guys for winter, even though it's only been like 2 weeks of snow. So let's continue that. Alright guys, so like I was saying, story time for the winter, and I basically have won so far because this is really like my first official winter driving with my car. And like I was saying earlier, my car is a front wheel drive car, so this story doesn't make sense if you don't think about it, I guess is the correct way to say it. Anyways, let's get right into the story. So if any of you guys have been to Alaska, you know that the roads can get really icy. And I prefer that there's more snow than there's rain/ice. Because then the roads are then at least covered with snow and there's a little bit of better traction. But for some reason, I was driving, and if you've ever been to Alaska, you might know what I'm talking about, but if not, don't even worry about it. On the highway in Alaska, there's like one. But I was coming back from Fairbanks to North Pole, and there's this little like island of trees, and there's a little bend that goes around it where there's a South Cushman turnoff. And if any of you guys know where that is, you'll understand. There's a slight bend that goes around these little island of trees. I was going around there just like normal, going like 60 to 65, and it was a 60-mile-per-hour speed limit. So I was fine. I was going the same speed as everyone else. I was just going around, and then all of a sudden my back end just kicked out. And before I had time to do anything, my back end, I was already completely flipped around and spinning into the ditch. And the only thing I really could have done is pulled my e-brake, because it's front wheel, so I can't control the back wheels at all. They're just kind of on their own, which is why I'm kind of like confused at why they kicked out. But at the same time, maybe they lost traction, maybe my brakes are screwed up, I don't know. But that happened, and I went into the ditch, and like literally as soon as I started spinning and like starting to go off the road, I sat in the car and I was like, I'm gonna flip right now. I just straight up accepted my fate. I was like, I'm a flip or I'm gonna do something right here. Like, I'm just gonna roll. I'm ready for it. And I didn't. I just spun, and I kind of slid along the grass, and then it's a wide ditch, so like I was able to go up one side and then drive back onto the highway on the other. Because there was actually an Evo that was behind me that saw it, and he stopped, and he was like, is there anything I can do? And so I just had him like drive like far enough behind in the left lane so I could just pop back up onto the road and then keep driving. And it's kind of weird. Like, now every time I take that corner, I always slow down so much. Or like if I'm by myself, I'll just kind of take the corner and just like cut across so that I'm trying to go as straight as possible. But like, I'm extra careful whenever I go through there. It's really weird, and I hate it. Like, I even consciously tell myself not to do it, but then I still do. But that's just one of my fun stories. And also, I kind of want to apologize for the earlier clips of me just going around the little parking lot there. One, it wasn't focused. Two, couldn't really see very well because it was dark. And three, it may not have looked like I was drifting in a lot of it, but I was, because there's not like a ton that you can do in a front wheel, but that was some fun things. But just wait, I'll get better, and then I'll video more, and I'll video when it's light out too, so that it's a lot more, or it looks better, and I'll try and get better views and do all that stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That was it for today's video. If you liked, leave a like, leave a comment, or DM me on my social media, which is all linked down below. And again, thank you for watching. Tell your friends, and until next time, this is Military Brat signing off.